Mwende umutende mulale muchibote King Dandy mulale muchibote mwende umutende mulale muchibote.
Hello, my beautiful people. I hope you're amazing. Welcome to Power TV. My name is E.D.N.A. I am the People's Pay. Pretty much not the perfect place to say my AKA, but I just had to because today we choose to celebrate the life of Dandy Krazy, somebody who was really jovial. Now, Dandy, whose real names are Wesley Chibamba, passed away earlier this year, beginning of 2025. And today, we as the fans, we as Power TV, we as the industry friends, we as the celebrities or rather artists are here to celebrate the life of King Dandy, which is why we chose a bigger venue, which is Showgrounds. Now, we as Power TV are going to be giving you guys everything, starting from the funeral progression to where we're going to lay him to rest right here on Power TV. Without wasting much of your time, stick around, and you know what we always say, Muchimunzi Mizi. All right, the first person I've managed to get a hand of is Lanzi Cooper Schultz. How are you, Director Cooper?
I'm all right, though the circumstance, but we're fine.
Yeah. I know you've been in the background just making sure everything is in place. How has it been so far?
Well, it's overwhelming, and at the end of the day, we thank God that we have even reached this far. You know, it hasn't been easy, but people have been so supportive, and overall how even just the art industry as a collective came together and just made sure that this worked has been really amazing.
How did you choose to remember Dandy Krazy?
I used to remember Dandy Krazy as a one-tech person from my side. He's somebody who always believed in what he did first, not the second. That's how Dandy Krazy was. So he was never going to appear and do something that he was not sure of. That's who he was.
I hear you said it's just a one-tech
person.
Any of your favorite phrases by Dandy? Thank you, Cooper. All right. Obviously, the man I'm standing next to needs no introduction. This is Jerayo. How are you?
I'm not very fine.
I can tell.
You know, it's a somber moment for all of us, so I'm not really fine at all.
Dandy Krazy is someone that paved the way for Copper Bell music. And what are some of the things that you learned from him? Being someone that you were found with him, he was your friend. What's that one thing that you learned from him?
One thing I learned and adapted from Dandy is having respect for everyone. No matter the position in society, no matter the status, that guy was loved, and he taught us that you can be a friend to everyone. And every time he could say, we all need to unite to stand at a big stage.
If you had one last chance to say anything to him, what would it be? Hey, now you make me cry. Thank you so much, Ayo. How are you? I'm sorry to even ask this question.
I know. I can't even believe that we are here for Dandy Krazy's funeral. It hasn't even kicked in. Like, really, I feel like he's just somewhere. He's coming back.
I feel for you, and I honestly did not have the perfect words to say to you right now, besides saying my condolences. But if you had one last opportunity to say anything to Dandy Krazy, what would it be?
One last thing. I'll say, please come back. Let's go back to the studio and make people dance. Make people laugh one last time.
Thank you so much. Okay, so Chanda, but Dandy paved the way for sound D.S.T.V. Or maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, but Dandy Krazy said comment in music. Am I wrong or right? Did you also get that from him?
Yeah, this should be covered Dandy. You all take a faker. But Dandy Shaiba Fats Bafono Fago. In a chanda to a that's Ram one, a boom one.
For real?
Yes, so Niram one, never boom one.
Boom one. So, because we didn't get the opportunity to say bye to him, What's that one last word or words you can say to him, Kudwa Dandy, right now?
Abatushe vyo mchibote abakamba so natwara konkanya pofo baperesha bakafet kuirikishe fyonzo fo baperesha.
I love that. Nanga weke?
Yeah, barale vyo mutende bakamba so nada story batemwene bali bantu babantu. Batushe vyo mutende big man zona. Rest in peace.
Thank you. So we're still here celebrating the life of King Dandy Krazy, and I'm standing here with one of the most influential people we have in the music industry. James, what does it feel like losing someone who's also as influential as you on the music scene?
Edna, for the past 5 days, I've really been finding it hard to believe that we're doing this right now. This is someone that not only affected me with his music, but even on a personal level. I was one person that was freely able to mimic Dandy Krazy's voice and was cool with it.
Can you mimic it now? You got that one, you got that. Obviously being one of the few people that has, managed to interact with him, what advice did you get from him, or what is it that you learned from him?
So funny enough, the first day I had a physical conversation with King Dandy was at Shenki's studio. At that time, Shenki had one of the best songs in the country. I also had one of the best songs in the country. He called us outside and started giving us advice. And up to date, I would say he's one of the people that gave me advice that has built the artist that I am today. In as much as he would say it in a joking manner, but when you sit down, you say he had wisdom in him. Yeah.
If we had the chance to say goodbye to him, what words would you say to Dandy Krazy?
Thank you so much for everything, King Dandy. Rest well.
Thank you. Mommy.
Beware. Mommy.
Mr. Henry Bridger, how you doing?
I'm okay, my brother, my sister. Z for you. Condolences to you as well.
Condolences to you.
Thank you.
Being one of the few people that has been at the funeral house since day one, what is it that you've learned from how we've chosen to carry on his legacy?
For me, I'm so grateful to the Zambian people that have shown love to him, even if it's been shown posthumously, but I think it's a sense of befitting a man of his caliber. I mean, people have stood the weather. Look at people mourning in umbrellas and so on. It means a lot. For me, however, the send-off I'm looking at is after we have done this. How then do we remember our brother? How do we look after his surviving spouse, his surviving children? That is a befitting send-off. What we do after he's long gone, especially that we have people that we're looking up to him.
I love that, and I'm not saying this because you're here. I feel like they are safe because of people like you. So I pray that people like God just preserves people like you so that his legacy carries on.
Correct.
The fact that we did not have the chance to say bye to him, what would be the last words you would say to King Dandy right now?
King Dandy, he is king. He as shown now, he reigned indeed. He is king. May his soul rest in power. May his soul rest in peace. And we can promise we'll take care of that which he loved most. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Mumunzi.
Easy.
Mulale muchibote. King Dandy. Mulale muchibote. Mwendo mutende. Mulale muchibote.
Waleti kabanyo, sabanyo, kabanyo, sabanyo, sabanyo, kabanyo, sabanyo. Mewa, chishinka mandi ndeku misinga, ndeku fuluka ndelo lesha, ano mandi nde wishinga, ngopo wachibangana tuna uwine waleti kabanyo, sabanyo, kabanyo, sabanyo, sabanyo, kabanyo, sabanyora. Olipa wansansa. Mukulila kobe Wanifo ansansa Mubuchushi bowe Wanifo ansansa Angu fishupewa Wanifo ansansa Dekweba The gift Shibuka The gift The katulan De pofuti The gift The fankushibikele The gift The story again The gift The filo pulanda I wish you wenze bafupi we munandi Sembe wazionela weka Kuti muntu bamutasha padanga talepema Delemba leta notuma ma I wish you wenze bafupi we munandi Sembe wazionela weka Kuti muntu bamutasha padanga talepema Delemba leta notuma Chishinka mwandi ndekumisinga Ndekufuluka ndenolesha Pano mwandi ndewishinga Ndepo wachibanga natuna Uwe mwine waleti kabanyo Sabanyo kabanyo sabanyo Sabanyo kabanyo sabanyo Miwa Chishinka mwandi ndekumisinga Ndekufuluka ndenolesha Pano mwandi ndewishinga Ngopo wachibanga natuna Uwe mwine waleti kabanyo Sabanyo kabanyo sabanyo Sabanyo kabanyo sabanyora
We made it bigger, Tamopanga Kokamani. Almost everything we needed, future Yambo Kalasani. Wapwela watisi, and steady tisi is a chanya. Timulungwa na pulani, patine zachite chani. Nanet, without you by my side, this is too much stress. I think I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry, parents and moyos in a cambe, very cambe. Yose na mafrawa, waya pokela kumani.
See the good day, Mazanga Rakufara.
Rest in peace.
Whether he was working tirelessly to provide for his family, apart from that, he believed in doing what was right when it was difficult, and his strength of character was an inspiration to everyone who knew him. Though he is no longer physically with us, my father's legacy lives in all the values he installed, he taught, and the love he gave. For my conclusion, I'm going to respectfully say, may his soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Wangani Kelingoma, and as your niece, I had the privilege of seeing a side of you that few others did. I saw the hard work and dedication that went into crafting each song, the frustration and disappointment when things didn't go as planned, and the joy and elation when you finally got it just right. All in all, I saw a man who was true to himself, who stayed authentic and genuine even in the face of adversity. Uncle Wesley, your music may have been
Don't you kubeba. One Zambia, one Zambia.
Helen, the mother to Wesley, the bereaved family and especially the children, the government representative, Honorable Minister of Youth, Sport and Arts, Honorable Elvis Nkandu, and all other government representatives, the minister in charge, Bishop of us artists, Bishop Eddie Mulenga, also popularly known by artists as Bish. The leadership of the Zambia Association of Musicians and leadership of all other arts fraternity, dear musicians and artists, dear fellow mourners, let me simply say today, dear fellow Zambians, I address all of us Zambians because the loss that we're mourning today cannot be confined to any particular grouping in our country. This is a loss to dear Mother Zambia. It is our loss together. Dear Helen and the family, the artists, I bring you fraternal condolences from the 6th Republican President, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, who is also PF President and Chairman of the Tonse Alliance. President Lungu was meant to be here with you today, but due to some abrupt development, he assigned me to send one of their own where he came from. Artists, I'm always proud of you, and thank you for doing what you're doing, and doing it so well. I also want to thank all of you Zambians, wherever you are. I know there are many people watching us on social media. There are many people weeping and grieving for the life of Dandy Krazy. I thank all of them. And I thank all of you, my fellow citizens, for braving the rain and coming here to come and send your king, our king, King Dandy Krazy. For us in the Patriotic Front, King Dandy was a lead campaigner. He was campaign manager #1. We thank God for giving us Dandy. Now Dandy, lekefyo. Twapapata Dandy, lekefyo. Can we mourn you in peace? I want to thank everybody for conducting themselves in such a peaceful manner. That is exactly what Dandy deserves. He deserves a peaceful send-off. He deserves a respectful and dignified send-off. So Dandy, tell them, those who intend to cause havoc, tell them in your own words, lekefyo. Dandy, on behalf of the party that you campaigned for, all we can do is to pray to God that today he receives your soul and keeps it in his bosom. Dandy, our campaign manager, go well, my young brother. Go well and rest in the bosom of your Father in heaven. We shall remember you, Dandy. We shall always remember. Don't Chikuleva! Dandy Krazy, don't Chikuleva! Go well, my king, go well, Dandy. Until we meet again, we love you and we shall love your children. Dandy, go well.